Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Outing. So, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. So, today we are going to see the addition of two numbers with different methods by writing Java code. So, let me first open terminal. So, how to open terminal? On MacBook Air, press command and space button. Okay, type here terminal, press enter on this first option. Let me make it larger. Okay, so now I will open TextEdit to write a Java code. To open TextEdit, press Command and Space button. Search bar will appear and type here TEXT EDIT TextEdit. Okay. First on this, click on this first option. Okay. Let me take a new file inside the document folder. New. Let me keep this at this side. Okay. So let me save it. So addition.java. Okay. So I'm going to write a code. Class addition main method public static void main args opening and closing brackets of main method. So if I talk about a simple method to do the addition of two numbers, then it will goes like that. So simply listen. To add two numbers, we must have a two numbers. Okay. So how we get the two numbers? We can get the two numbers by storing them into the variables. Okay. So first of all, you should have two numbers. How to get these two numbers? By declaring variables and storing the values in that variables or initializing the variables with these values. For example, I have a variable int x equal to 10 and int y equal to 20. Okay, and we'll do the addition of these two numbers just by writing like this. Okay, so this is the first approach to add two numbers. Okay, let me run this code. So I have saved my .java file in document folder, right? So first I need to change the directory to go to that .java file. So to change the directory, use cd command with directory name documents. Then to compile the Java code, use Java C and .java file name. So our .java file has successfully compiled. Now let me run this code. So to run the Java code, Java addition.java. So here is the addition of x and y variables. Okay. So this is the addition of two numbers with simple methods. Whatever code I have written, it is just inside the main method. Okay. So now I am going to show you the second method to add two numbers by using void method. Okay, so void means, as we are listening so far, that void method means the method which will not return anything from it. That method we call void method. And void is a reserved keyword of Java. So okay, let me write a void method to add two numbers. Okay, so public static void add. int a comma int b. These are the parameters. Okay. Though we are writing void methods, still we are um, writing this method with parameters. Okay. The method has two parameters. Okay. The inside method block, I will do the addition of these two numbers. For example, system dot write dot a plus b. Okay. So, and this method will execute only when we or a developer will call from this method from main method. Okay. So let me call this method and system dot sorry we are going to call the add method. Okay. So this is a static method. We no need to create object to call these methods because static methods directly can call inside the main method within the within this Java file. Okay. So add and pass the values. Now I will pass 10 comma 20 and let me write something here from add method. I'm writing this message just for understanding purpose so we can get the idea that this addition of two numbers has executed from this add methods. Okay, so I have changed the code and just because of that I need to recompile this code again by writing javac and addition.java. Javac addition.java. So code has successfully compiled again and let me run this code java addition.java. So as we all can see the method has executed this line has executed from add method sorry and this line has done the addition of these two numbers passed by the method arguments and 10 and I can also pass uh, here as I have passed the numbers directly or value integer values directly. You can use the x and y variables also. For example, if I write x comma y, let me write both lines so it will be easier to understand. Let me write here 40. Okay, let me compile the code again. Javac addition dot java and java addition dot java. So guys, you can see that this line of code has executed from this line as code and output of these two lines is executed from this method block and the output is method add from add method and from add method. X, the value of x and y is 20 and 20. That's why the first output is 30 and the addition of 10 and 40 is 50. Okay. So now I am going to write the method with return type. So what is mean the method with return type? Method with return type means the method which will return something and while calling that method we must have to store that method call into another variable to get the value written by the method and print it on the console. Okay, so let me write the method first. So here I will write the method public static and int add. Let me write add method. Okay, int x comma int y. Okay, so I hope this is very clear to all. the code is not okay. So I have written the method. Now I will write the logic. So as I have said before that this method is with return type. Return type of this method is integer and execution level modifier is static. Okay, and return type of this method was void. So when I will write the logic of this method, then you all get the difference between void method and method with return type. So now I need to take one another variable to store the addition of two variables into that new variable. For example, let me create here int sum equal to, here I will do the addition of x and y variable, and instead of writing system.out.println and printing the sum variable, I will write one return keyword which is the reserved word of Java and which is used to return something from method. Okay, so as I have stored the addition of these two numbers inside the sum variable, I need to return the sum variable just because of to get the value stored inside the sum variable when this method will call from main method. Okay, let me do that. Return sum. Okay, let me call addition method, add method, sorry. Okay, let me print one empty blank line here. Okay, okay. Now I am going to call the add method. So int sum equal to add method, and here I will pass two values as a 100, 100 and semicolon, and at the end of this line I will print this sum variable with one string. So system.out.println the from add method. So I have done with code. Let me recompile this code because of I did the changes in code. Okay. So Java C addition dot Java code has compiled successfully. Now let me run the code. Java addition dot Java. So when I will press enter, this line of this line of this line of code, the output of this line of code will be 200. Okay, yes. uh, Guys, as you can see, as we can see that if we use the system.out.println line without any argument, println method without any argument, then this line will print one blank line. Okay, in between two outputs. Okay, so the 30 from the main method, from add method 30 and from add method 50 is the output of this void method, and the last the last output from add method 200 is when the method call will happen. This method call will go to this method with these two arguments, and this 100 will stored in x variable and this 100 will stored in y variable, and addition of these two numbers will stored in some variable, and when the return statement will execute, this some variable will return the addition of these two numbers to this method call, and the value returned by method call will be stored in this variable which is created inside this main method. And when this line will execute, the addition of 100 and 100 will be printed on the console. So here is the output of this line, last line. So guys, that is all about today's class. So I hope you got an idea about the types of method, two types of method, especially the method with return type and the method with void keyword or void type of method. So thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.